I know my window is dirty as heck, but those are some freaking blue skies. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna rain at all.
The weather app has been teasing us about rain all week long. It literally has little raindrops, but it's freaking sunny out. So we're putting away the rain boots, and I think I'm gonna whip out, oh my gosh, do you see the sun coming through?
No, no.
I guess I'll bring out the ballerina Crocs. I recently got these. People hated them online, but people also loved them. And I personally think they're so cute. I recently put all these studs on them, but since I'm going to Rosebowl, I'm for sure gonna be walking over like 10,000 steps. So let's put them to the test. Will my feet hurt at the end of the day? I'll let you know. But I've gathered you here today because I'm bringing mystery bundles back. But I'm not gonna work on like up to 10 of them a month like I used to. It's only gonna be once a month, and you can get them on my IG. And so today's mystery bundle is gonna be for Maurice. I kind of love that I'm not working on so many bundles because it just means that I can focus all my attention to her. I was kind of stalking her, and she just got accepted to UC Berkeley, so proud of you. Let's make this bundle a good one. But I do, you know, as usual, want to go through her Depop likes or her Pinterest board. She gave us her Pinterest board because she says her Depop is very outdated, but I actually already have something for her. We also have the same measurements, so I love that I can just try things on for her to see if it'll be a good fit or not. But already, do we see this? Love it. The camisoles totally make sense because it's summer, it's gonna be warming up, even though it was supposed to rain today. We've got a lot of ruffles, a lot of buttons, a lot of studs, like silver hardware. Just based off these like 4 pins, I would say very grungy, sexy, mini hemlines. But then all of a sudden with this one, it's starting to get like very cutesy, longer hemlines. And then stuff like this scares me because I'm just like, okay, it's a little bit more modest, it's a little bit more simple and minimalistic, and I don't feel like I have an eye for that. But there is a balance between texture, detail, and then this like minimalism. She loves a good mini skirt and loves a good barrel jean, like a baggy, loose jean. I'm not sure how people feel about jackets right now, but because it's on her board, if we see something that's similar to it, we'll probably just get it. So ultimately, I think this might be the vibe that I'm gonna be going for, because I know for sure that we could find this at Rosebowl. But let me just do one final little scroll so you get an idea. I went sample sailing for myself. I didn't film it because I wasn't sure if you guys were into my sample sale videos anymore. She has this pinned. I love it. But when you break down the outfit, I'm just like, I don't know, everything looks very simple. But when I went out sample sailing, tell me why I picked this up for myself. This is literally like a perfect match. And I got it because it is super mini, but then we have the bloomers that are peeking out from underneath. So I thought it was so cutesy. And since she and I are the same size, I'm gonna go ahead and include this in her bundle. So already I feel like we're off to a great start, but I am on my period, so I wanna take things a little slow and obviously very comfortable. So since Rosebowl is literally gonna take every single ounce of energy out of my body, I do wanna go get some breakfast, and today's Sunday, so let's go to the farmer's market. You want your outfit? Oh, it's okay, Yard. We do match.
It's reusable.
Kiss the teak.
Oh yeah, those are cute. Script them. I love this one. So I have to pick up some stuff for the bunnies. I think this one looks like a good one. Usually it's like a 2 for $5, so we'll get 2 of them. This is a good one too. $4 a bag. Arthur and I want to start doing this like cleanse where we only eat salads. So maybe we should do this big old bag. Oh my gosh, look what made it. My Wildgrain. Can't wait to see what I got, because if you love carbs, you're gonna love Wildgrain. If you haven't heard of Wildgrain, they're the first ever baked from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and fresh pastas.
They curate these boxes by partnering with small bakers and pasta makers all across the country, so Wildgrain's able to add seasonal products and new products consistently, so there's always a variety when building your next box. And you also have plenty of options across dietary preferences, including gluten-free, vegan, and protein boxes.
For someone who loves DIYs. I'm so surprised I don't bake more often, but do not be intimidated. There's literally only 4 steps to the baking instructions, and the 4th one is literally enjoy. I know that our time is valuable, so all of Wildgrain's products can be baked within 25 minutes or under, so our waffles are literally only gonna take us 4 to 6 minutes. And the best part too is that thawing isn't required because freezing it actually locks in all the flavor, the nutrients, and the texture without using any preservatives.
And I know with those store-bought pastries, we can taste those preservatives from a mile away, but with Wildgrain, they use simple ingredients and a slow fermentation process that's easier on your belly and richer in nutrients and antioxidants.
The waffles look absolutely beautiful, so let me do a little bit of plating. We're gonna do a waffle, a couple of strawberries. Oh my gosh, that looks so precious. Here's a good little bite of some waffle, strawberry and syrup. So yummy.
We gotta get Arthur in on this because it's so freaking yummy.
It's super soft, you can tell. Let's try it.
Bon appetit. So yummy, huh?
That's so good, yeah.
Wildgrain also gives back to the community, so with every box ordered, they donate 2 meals to a food security nonprofit of your choice at no extra cost. You can check out Wildgrain using the link down below in my description box, and you can use my code TWINL to receive $30 off your very first box, and they'll give you free croissants for life. So huge thank you to Wildgrain for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to Rosebowl Flea.
Getting ready to head out. Y'all, I thought I can do it. I was gonna save these croissants for later, but I need this now. One for me, one for you.
Oh, they're so soft.
The croissant speaks for itself because look at those layers. Oh my goodness.
It is empty as heck out here. I think everyone else thought that it was going to be pouring rain too, but it's sunshine. There's a whole bunch of sun out, and it's actually surprisingly kind of warm. Like, I'm burning up wearing this black shirt. Got some options, y'all. Audra came through and she was like pulling things for us. I really like this one. She has a lot of styles that are simple in silhouette, but they go like crazy with the detailing, like beads and sequins. I love this. It's a size large, but it runs small, and it's Wildcat on a paper tag. But she and I are the same cup size, and this fits me too big. So I think this is going to be a no. We also have this lace one. I actually think this one's really cute too, and it has a lot of the lace. It's a large, but probably runs small. This is giving Super Coachella with the fringe. I think we might need a little bit more detail on this. Arthur gave me the sign. He was like, he gave me the eyes of like, you gotta wrap it up. Shut up, stop yapping, let's get to work. Okay, but we have our first stop from Audra and Natalie. Y'all, I've been telling you for how many times now? Like probably going on years now. They are the place to go shop, especially if you want like Y2K dead stock. So this is our first stop. It is a little bit brighter than what we see on her Pinterest board, but we know she's not afraid of color. She loves asymmetrical hemlines. So that's kind of what we're going for with this. But now we're headed to like the Y2K section. So let's go see if we can find any more camis over there. Do I need this in my life, y'all? Because why does this look like her waist would be snatched? Giving Nutcracker vibes, but I'm totally here for it. I know this is going to be expensive as hell. Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought. That's actually super reasonable, but that's not the mission today. Why are we coming across all these different kinds of jackets? What? Not the high-low hem. Okay, that's cute. We're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because if I come across something for myself, what? We might just have to get it. This is so freaking cute. Wait, we need a price. How much for this? 25? 25 is not bad. Does he know that this is Royal Bones? Maybe I shall not say anything. I really like this one, y'all. It's a brand Pulp, a size medium. I kind of like this look to it because it looks really reminiscent to something she has on her Pinterest board. And these patches are really fun too. But if this fits me a little oversized, it's going to fit her oversized. So I think we'll put her on the maybe list for now, and then we'll come back if we really can't find anything. No freaking way I got Royal Bones for $25 freaking dollars. And y'all, it matches my Crocs. I'm so happy. I was so worried that I didn't really have clothes to go with them. But imagine with some like lacy black socks in this. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. There's a shirt at the very tippy top of her Pinterest board that had this like ruchy detail. Only I think her shirt was black, or it was like a darker hue. Y'all, this is freaking close enough. It's already super cute and very layerable. So this I'm totally into. I also love that we're in So Bunny Cute's
Vintage's booth because she's a friend of ours, so I'm glad we can support. We're probably only like 20 minutes into Rosebowl and we already have 2 tops. I'm gonna toot my own horn here, but we're doing pretty damn good. I think now we have to focus more on bottoms now. We need a mini skirt for sure. We have a denim skirt here. No boundaries, it's junior size 9. This fits me, but it's really hard to tell since I don't have my measuring tape. But I feel like this is pretty much her, but I'm gonna say the hemline is too long. Because if you look at her Pinterest board, things are mini. So this will be a backup. We've got 2 skirts, y'all. I'm really leaning towards a camo just because it has a lot more detail. It comes with this belt with studs in this little pocket, and there's like one pin in specific that has a whole bunch of camo in it. So I'm liking this. And it's also freaking vintage. The only thing is, she and I have the same measurement in hips. So if we go any smaller in the waist, the hip isn't gonna fit her. Same with this. It would be a little bit more low-waisted. And then this is the mini that she was looking for. Just so honestly though, I hate these gems. Like this just makes it look so cheap. But this is a brand, how do you even say that? Lucy's? And then look at the butt. I wish it looked like this, not like this. And look, tags are still attached too. So I think if I'm gonna lean towards one of them, I like this one. Let's do the camo. We got it, y'all. I was a little nervous because nothing in there has a price tag in it, but I'm not sure if you remember, but I once got this like long sleeve black asymmetrical hook and eye closure shirt there, and it was only $25. This skirt was $15. I want to say this might be our grail item of the bundle. She's so freaking cute. And you know, I don't know if maybe it's a little too long, but she did have a few pieces that were like slightly modest because the length was a little bit longer. So you know what? I think it's okay. I'm happy with her. This has to be a sign, y'all. Why do we keep coming across these marching band jackets? And this one is old school Forever 21 for $45. This might be the cheapest one we find. Only the construction of this I'm not crazy about. Oh, but I do love this skirt actually. This is really cute. What brand are you? It's a size small. It's Charlotte Russe. I've never seen this tag before. Why is it almost giving like Lauren Conrad when she was at Kohl's? I was like, yep, I'm gonna treat myself today. But then I saw that it was Copco Bean. I love the plaid, the little lace-up detail, and it has an asymmetrical hem. Can someone let me borrow $190, please? Because I need this in my life. Now that the bundle is done, I may have splurged for myself. Guys, how is it that I already blew over $100 in one freaking booth? But when you see these pieces, you're gonna be like, yeah, totally worth it. Okay, first one. Maybe today's just a day for camo because... Hello? Oh no, the mirror! Hopefully it's not broken. Oh, it's broken. Oh, crap. Oh no, that sucks. Very cute. It's camo. Guys, it's on the verge of ugly. Yes, but you know I appreciate these type of pieces. And then I got these at a discount because it is missing a button, like a button closure, but I can sew one on myself. Look at these shorts. They're Charlotte Russe. They're stripes. I love that these little pockets have this little pleat detail to them too. I've been talking about like a marching band jacket all day long. And even though this isn't necessarily it, it kind of has like the same vibe. Look at this morbid threads jacket that I got for $40. This is giving the Black Parade and it's absolutely perfect. And it's such a good deal too. It kind of has like those subtle details of it being a marching band jacket, just like very monochromatic. And then a grail item, y'all. It's very boho. It's not really my style, but I feel like, come on, how could I say no to this, especially at the price of only $45? Whoa. I already know I want to style these with my Unif boots. Oh, guys, it's just way too good. And the tags are still attached to them too, so it's never been worn. I'm so lucky. Original Labubu. It's a little Labubu bunny. Why do I kind of love that?
It's so cute.
It's so cute. The neck is just barely hanging on.
Yeah.
Arm. Spin it, twist it. I think it has music.
I don't think it works. It might not have batteries. Yeah.
I think it's broken. I don't think that would need batteries, right? Sometimes there's just art pieces that call me. Why does this one do it for me? It's so awesome. It's so scary. I was telling Arthur that it kind of reminds me of that one art piece that comes to life in the movie It. It's so freaky. It's so creepy. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I wonder how much it is. I thought it was like a random piece of art. It isn't. He gave us a little art history lesson. It's actually painted by an artist named Jack Otterson, and his pieces go for thousands and thousands. We're on Google right now, and they go upward to like $4 or $5 grand. So he was like, you can take it for $275. Well, first he said what, $350? And he was like, you know, it censors like literally minutes until closing. $250. I was like, $2.50 maybe. Here's our haul. We've got so many goodies. We did a mystery bundle. We did a little bit of personal shopping. So I'll see you guys at home.
We got our bundle. I'm so surprised that we even fulfilled it, to be honest, just because it is so risky just to rely on like one event or one market, one store to fulfill your bundle, because usually resellers thrift across the city. They source online, they source internationally, and here we are relying solely on Rosebowl Flea. But I do want to talk about what my bundles were before and what they are now. So in the past, I used to charge $45 with $9 shipping. I was losing so much money. Even like the money that my videos were bringing in, definitely not enough. So if you ever want to sell bundles, never follow that business model unless you want to run yourself out of a business. So now I charge $100, $10 shipping, but I literally take that $100 straight to Rosebowl and spend it all on clothes for your bundle. And then in return, I get the support from this video. So if you can just comment, like, share, and subscribe, I'd totally appreciate it so we can keep this going. But let's get into Maurice's bundle. Let's do tops first. I don't know why it was so hard, but my main goal was just to find the black cami because she had them all over her board, but we did it. So I ended up pulling this one. It's a little paper tag, made in USA, super sexy, and super freaking sheer. We didn't see a lot, but we did see a little bit of color in her Pinterest board, so I wanted to add this obnoxious blue one. She's this little tube top. We got texture on the bust. It's got the asymmetrical hemline, so she can layer it with jeans, skirts, just the way that we see on her board. And guys, don't drag me in the comments, okay? I try my best to source dupes, but we're trying to get as close to the picture as possible, and you have to admit, this one is so cute. Are we a little far from inspo? Maybe a tad, but you guys can see where I was getting at, right? I also love that it's a cami because it's pretty versatile, so you could wear it alone once it starts to warm up, or layer it up. It'll be perfect for colder weather too. I was a little hesitant to include jackets, but like I said, if it's on your board, it's gonna be fair game. So I did find this one, which I think matches these pretty similarly because of the color, and I like that if you look really close, it actually has this like tonal stripe print to it. This jacket is giving a combo of like edgy and a lot more girly because of the frills, but I like the little details like on the cuffs with all the buttons. Love little things like that. Let's talk about bottoms now, because this camo skirt I absolutely love. The belt, the little ruche detailing here along the hip, and so I was like, Maurice, you get a camo skirt. I get a camo skirt. No, but for real, I'm really happy that we were able to include at least like one statement piece in here. I also just want to point out that my mystery bundles will always be vintage unless I call out that something is modern, and most of the time it'll be a freebie. It won't ever be like a part of your bundle, so this will be a freebie because like I mentioned earlier, I got this for myself at a sample sale. And so here, proof the tag's still attached, it's never been worn. Her and I just happen to be the same measurement, so it's totally okay. I can just go at the end of this month and try to find another one. So that pretty much does it for our bundle. Let me know all your brutal, honest thoughts down below in the comments. But you know what? I think I did pretty well considering we only source at Rosebowl Flea, and it happened to be a rainy day. There weren't that many vendors, and we were limited to a budget of only $100. I'm gonna try my very best to be a lot more consistent with bundles. So we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna keep it at one bundle per month, but I wanna drop it, you know, at a date that you'll always remember. So I'm thinking the 1st of every single month, or what do you think works best for you guys? Let me know in the comments, but I'm thinking the 1st of every month at like 11 a.m. And all you gotta do is just follow me on IG, and then I'll post the updates on my stories. But y'all, that pretty much does it for putting together a mystery bundle at Rosebowl Flea. Thanks so much for watching. I'm excited to see who our next victim will be next month. As always, I do post videos at least once a week. See you in the next one. Bye!